Hello. Turn my volume down. My internet is cooperating as of right now. How long it will last? Nobody knows. We'll move some stuff. Move some stuff. I have got a lot of stuff today, y'all. Just making sure I have shared this everywhere. Everywhere I can send it. Okay. Change my video. Make sure that I am. Make sure my interwebs is working all right. Grab my drink. I have my doors open, so if it gets loud, like, cars go by, can be a little loud, I'll just close them and turn the air conditioner on. But it's so nice here today that I decided to open up, and I've been airing it out in here this week. Not like it's nasty or anything, but I don't like air conditioning. And I also don't like heat. I don't like that, the feeling of there's something buzzing. See, that's the only problem with the doors being open. I don't like the feeling of like artificial heat or artificial air conditioning. I like a perfect temperate 70 degrees all the time. I cut me some stickies with my monster cutter. So I got a handful of these now. So hopefully I don't run out. I don't know what happened to my little tin that has my pens and my other stickies in them, so we're just going to have to wing it. Maybe, did I put it in this tin? Why would you have a tin that doesn't open with your fingers? Like I need a wrench or something. Pry this thing open. Ooh, break a pencil on it. That's the way to do it. Yesterday I spilled my matcha all over the floor in here. It was so gross. Oh my god. And I also got it all over my child. She got matcha'd. I do like this tin. I would like to... Oh, maybe that's this thing. See? It comes with its own star. Hello, Mina. Welcome. This had soap in it or something. But I guess I could use this as my little Post-it tin, but I can't put pens in there. So I'll have to get pens. That's cool, though. That's cool. Woo! Sorry for the noise. There we go. Just throw things. So I don't know where my pens are. Guess I'm just gonna have to. Wing it. I figured I'd get on a few minutes early and let people start filtering in. Oh, I should probably turn my cameras off for my house because my family goes in and out of the house and it gets crazy. Sorry about the car going by. I don't know how loud that was. Let me see if I turn my volume up maybe. See. All right, well, it wasn't that loud. I mean, you tell me, was the car going by really loud? Because it didn't sound that loud when I just listened to myself. snooze this all for 4 hours. Hey, April! Welcome! Welcome, welcome to the party. Thank you, Mina. I mean, like, once in a while a big truck will go by, but that's not very common. I didn't cut these ones very straight when I cut them off. I cannot believe it is already September. Oh my goodness. We did so much. We did so much this summer. It has been just insanity. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting ready for cooler weather where I can just hang out inside a little bit and not have to worry about being on the go continuously. I mean, we went a lot of places this summer. It was like, what? Crazy. I hope everybody had a nice summer and a nice Labor Day weekend. We went to Shelley's in Asheville. We spent the weekend with her and her family, and it was just awesome. I love getting to spend time with her and her daughter, and my girls love her daughter. Yeah, I'm over the heat too. That's why I was saying earlier, I'm leaving my doors open in my building for the air because I'm so sick of air conditioning and I'm so sick of the heat. So this nice, dry temperatures is just really nice. It's really nice. Excuse me. My allergies are bad though. I didn't have a voice this morning. I said, oh boy, I hope I can stream tonight without a stinking voice. But it's been really nice here. And I guess it's supposed to continue, so fingers crossed that it stays nice. Oh no, Mina. I hope your recovery goes smooth. Actually, one of my husband's friends. Oh, this guy's gonna be loud. Close that door. One of my husband's friends just had surgery on his eye, but his was cataracts. But he was on some kind of medication, I guess, that gave him cataracts faster. And yeah, both of his eyes. He was really blind there for a while. Oh, it was really, the weather was really nice. It's still very green there. There's no colors yet, but I'm assuming over the next month or so. But the weather was nice. It was really nice weather while we were there. Asheville is usually about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than where I am in North Carolina. So it's nice that we can just go into the mountains and it'll be cooler than it is here at my house. I don't have to go as far as Asheville. We can go right up in the mountains over here in Virginia, about a half an hour from my house, and it's usually about 10 degrees colder than it is here. And it's usually pretty dry, even in the thick of the humidity. It's usually pretty dry in the mountains. The air feels drier. But yeah, Asheville is beautiful. And like we went out. Oh my God, April, that's where I live. I'm on the Virginia line. I'm in Stokes County. That's so funny. But when we were in Asheville, I said, man, it's like everywhere you go, it's either up or down. There's no flat everywhere you go. I wouldn't want to drive a standard transmission vehicle. I wouldn't want to drive a standard and live in Asheville and have to drive in Asheville every day. Hello, Stephanie. That's so funny, April, because I live in the Piedmont. I live in the Piedmont. Oh, that is so funny. We go to the Goodwill over there in Caswell County. There's a Goodwill over there in Yanceyville. I think Yanceyville is Caswell County. I know it's not Rockingham. And actually, I bought this building from a company out of Caswell County. We went over there. Beautiful ride. My mom lives in Rockingham County. She lives in Eden. I was just there this morning. What a small world. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, I love the I love the Goodwill in Yanceyville because it's not considered part of the triad Goodwills, so it's cheaper. It's like way cheaper than our Goodwills. That's who built my building. It was the Amish. It was the Amish, or a family. I'm sorry, a family who moved here from Amish country in the 90s. That's where I got this building from. What a small world. Look, small world. Yes, small world. Crazy, crazy, crazy. That is wild. Yes, this building is very well put together. And I had one issue with leaking, and when I called them, they came right out. Like it was leaking above my door. They came right out. I mean, the only complaint I have is that I was told I would be able to go to their lot and see the building before they delivered it. And then they told me after the building was done, they're like, "Oh no, you can't do that." Because if I had gone to see it, there are a couple of things that I would have wanted changed, that we had discussed, but whatever. It came out fine and it's doing what I needed to do. It's doing what I needed to do. It's keeping me dry and keeping all of my paper stuff dry because paper doesn't like rain. What a small world. That is so funny. That is so funny. I like Yanceyville though. We'll go out there, like we take rides out that way because it's so nice, you know. It's just a nice quiet ride in a different area. So we go out that way sometimes. But the Goodwill is just so much less expensive than the ones out here that are part of the triad Goodwills. Yes, small town charm. Yep. Caswell County is definitely like a sleepy little farm area out in the country. Whenever we go to Raleigh, we go that way through Caswell County instead of going down 40. It's like the same amount. It's like the same amount of time, two, 2.5 hours from here, and it's a nicer ride too. Yeah, maybe two stoplights. Yeah, yep. I mean, like when you come out from Rockingham County into Caswell, I don't know what road that is, but it's funny because like you go through nothing, and then all of a sudden you reach this area that's got McDonald's and Food Lion and Hardee's, and it's like 5 or 6 businesses, and then that's it. Then that's it for miles. Yep, Hillsboro. Yep, we go through that way. Yeah, Caswell County's nice. It's just funny because Rockingham County's kind of busy, and then Caswell, you go from Stokes County, which is calm and quiet. Rockingham's kind of busy, and then Caswell County's sleepy too, like Stokes County. Yeah, that sounds familiar. 158. Well, 158 I take that through Rockingham County too, but I think it's 158 all the way through that we took. Yeah, there's a lot of Hardee's around here, Stephanie. Lots of Hardee's. There's one right over the line in Virginia here, and I mean, there's a bunch of them. Are they closing near you? Because they're still rocking and rolling over here. I didn't know Hardee's was doing bad. Wow, that's wild. Nope, they're still all here. They are still all here. The one over here in Virginia for a long time actually sold fried chicken. Ooh, I'll have to go there. I'll have to try that our next trip out there. Yoder's the Amish store deli. Yes. But yeah, the Hardee's over here in Virginia had fried chicken like KFC. They had meals. I mean, it wasn't as the chicken wasn't as good as KFC, but it was still pretty good fried chicken when out here in the middle of nowhere when you had a hankering for fried chicken. But I like Hardee's. We go to Hardee's sometimes, once in a while, because it is expensive. I mean, everything's expensive. We don't go out to eat a whole lot. I went out for Mexican food with my mom today in Eden, and it was we go to this one place that's just really good. I really like it because nobody in my house eats Mexican food. They're all like afraid of it because they don't know what to order. So I go when I see my mom. I'm like, I need Mexican food. Nobody in my house will eat it, just me. That's weird that the Hardys are all closing by you though, Stephanie. Maybe they restructured because a lot of the Hardys around here even have been remodeling, even upgrading their buildings and stuff. Excuse me. My allergies are kicking my butt. Well, we have 4 people. I did not know how this was going to go on my new channel because not as many people get notified as on my other channel. And I know there's a way I could stream on both at the same time, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Let me see. I can invite myself, I guess. Right? I can invite. No, it's not the same thing, though. It wouldn't play on both channels at the same time. Um, guests can stream this. Oh, I have to upgrade. I'm not upgrading. Not upgrading. Ooh, I could share this on my other channel, though, right? So we'll try that. We'll do that. And then we'll get started. On my other channel. And then I guess I'll switch back. All right, I'll show you the first thing that I've got here. I have napkins, fall napkins. So, all fall and Halloween napkins. Pumpkin patch. I got that apple orchard. This one here, family, grateful, gobble. There's some Halloween ones. So I got these packs. Fall napkin packs. It's 10 napkins for $4 or 28, which is all that I have, for 10. So if anybody wants napkins, you can just say if you want 10 or a full pack of 28. I tried for 30, and I thought I had gotten more napkins that made enough, but I did not get enough napkins to make enough. So you get almost 30. Almost 30 napkins for $10. And they'll keep you busy. The only duplicates I have would be the sizes. Like I have the larger pumpkins, and then I also have the smaller pumpkins. For the fall, you know, if you got the full pack. Sure, April, do you just want a 10-pack? Let me write myself a note so I know. April. No Halloween. 10 napkins. Fall only. Alrighty. I can do that. I can do that. So I have these, and then the other day, I put together a ton of yearbook pages. So I have yearbook pages, okay? This comes from, you will get pages from yearbooks from 1930, the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Okay, you're going to get at least one page from all of those. So, they are folios, and you get sports. I separated it by sports and candids and portraits. So, you get a handful of these, like this ad. Oh, and ads too. There's some ad pages. This ads page is from the 1930s yearbook. And then these are the portrait pages, which also have sports and candid pictures too. Lots of portraits from a lot, like this is 1960s. I love it. I love it. I love these pictures. And I noticed one thing, man. I was looking through some of the 70s ones. There was a lot of hair. A lot of hair in those pictures. Drains everywhere. Must have been very angry. Yearbook page pack. 10 folios, which would be 20 pages, 20 sheets. So it'll be $5 for a pack. I'll be listing them in my Etsy and my Ko-fi, and I got tons of these. So I will be listing them in my shops. Whoa, this girl has got a mole on her chin. Let's see. Oh, no, it's just imperfection in the printing. Whew. I was going to say that's some serious moly. It's funny, though, because I used to do graphic design, so it's funny to see the design errors in these older yearbooks. It's fun. This one here is from the 50s. This one might be from the 40s, actually. This is, oh, I'm sorry. No, it says 58. 58 on this one. So I tried to make sure there was a good mix of pages all around. And I got a lot of these packs, so if anybody wants them, I have got them. Then I have some stencils that I got from the auction house. This is like, you know, the primitive Home Sweet Home, Welcome Friends. So I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to call this Welcome Friends stencil. And it's $1 for this stencil, made by Plaid. And it's, you know, it's plastic. It's not paper. And it's textured on one side, too. I bet you that's nice for slippage on regular paper. This is slippery, but okay. And then I have this one, which is, this one has a little thing cut out, but it's got flowers. So I'm just going to call this flower pot stencil. And because it was cut out, it would be for 50 cents for this one. 50 cents. It's got the tulips and it's got this pot. And it's got this little border like everybody used to do in the 90s. Hi, Shelly. I was just talking about how I was visiting you last weekend and how nice out it was. The weather was so nice. And I found out that April used to live near me. She used to live a couple counties over. So yeah, good times. I don't know if you can hear Brian whiz-wheeling. I might have to shut my doors. Turn the air conditioner on. Let me see if I turn my volume up what I can hear. Whiz-wheeling. Yeah, I'll go shut my door. Because they're probably going to be doing noisy stuff out there. We had a wonderful time. I gotta close up shop. Turn on some AC. Then I got some books. I'll show these stencils again later when people show up that are stencily. I have books that have terrific spines. These are the spinies. So I've got 5. Let me see. I don't know if I have more books. Ugh. So I've got 5 books. 2 of them are blue. And the rest of them are brown. I got 2 blue and 3 brown ones. And so I don't know how to do this, because if there's a certain title that you want, we'll do the blue ones first. This first one is The Autocrat of the Breakfast Table. And the second one is Selections from Peppy's Diary. Now, I need to find my tin with my little letters in it. I don't know where it went. I'm really going to have to use Post-its, I guess. I don't know where my little tin went to. Disappeared. I got it. It fell down. Okay. So, breakfast table is A, and the diary is B. So A and B, and the pages are, they would be great for, collaging and masterboard stuff. I don't know when they're from. It doesn't tell me. These are some kind of special printing, World's Popular Classics, because they all have the fancy spines. Let's see. So they're definitely nice. Nice spines, man. So I still have those blue covers. Then I got the brown covers, and I cannot pronounce most of these titles because, like, this is French. It's not a French book, but the title is French. So this is the title for A. You can read that. Yeah, I think you can read that. So that's A. B are the plays of Henrik Ibsen. So this one is B. And C is whatever this says here. Again, it's in English, but the title is some kind of thing here. So these are brown. A, B, and C. Thank you, Stephanie. So they're $3 each. And again, these spines are delightful. This one is like a little more reddish brown. I mean, it's still brown, but it's a little more reddish. Anybody is looking for some funky book covers? I have got the funk. So blue and brown. If you want any of them, you could just say, oh, blue, brown, whatever. But I like these. These would look awesome on a shelf. These would look awesome as like a journal series or an art journal series where you make a hidden spine, right? Maybe I'll do that with them if they don't sell. As if I don't have enough projects, but maybe I'll do it. Okay. And then I've got foreign text packs. I've got French from 3 different books. 30 pages, so there's 10 pages from each book. And these ones here are pretty white, but they will dye very nicely. So this is French, 30 pages, and then this is Dutch, and it's also 30 pages from 3 different books. But the difference is this one has 10 of the pages are in folios. See? So you get some actual folios. If you're like me and you like your pages to be the proper orientation in a journal when you bind them, then I have this. And again, these will dye very nicely. So 30 pages in each. And I'm not saying if you want French ones with folios, I do have French books. I just didn't, those aren't the ones I took apart, but I could take apart the French books that have folios if you want. Just tell me. French or Dutch pages. And they're $2 each. Just say if you want French or Dutch. And again, I got a whole mix of books to pull from. So if you want some French with folios, you could just tell me that, and I will pull them out of another book for you. But it's $2 a pack for these lovelies. Okay, so I still got these. I'll show them again later on at some point. Then I got these are pattern packs from Family Circle Crafts, and they're from the 90s. So I was trying not to get a glare. I'm gonna, and it's all there. I've opened every one. They are brand new. I will show you what you get. So you get the pattern, you get the charcoal paper, and these, it has the full instructions here of what you'll need. You know, a candlestick, and then you've got paint colors, and it tells you everything that you need for it. Pack includes, instructions, patterns, and graphite paper. So these are very 1990s primitive packs. This one here, which is the candlestick. All you lurkers, I know you're out there. So that's A. This is to make a welcome chest, like looks like a little birdhouse. That will be B. And this one is a log cabin flower basket shelf. You can use this stuff. You can use these patterns and paper for anything. Okay, you can use them for anything. You don't have to use it on this specific thing, but the patterns are pretty cool. You know, patterns A, B, C. I didn't know like I didn't know what to do with them because they're not anything that I would use. I got April for B. So I thought I would try with you guys before I listed them in my store. Maybe other people in this world wants them. And I lost my other pen already. Look, we're off to a good start. Alrighty. Then I have, I still haven't laminated my little numbers, my little letters. I should just do that. Then I have, this is Little Drawers of Memories. A pine tree candlestick. And mail call, nope, those are those ones. Mail call mailbox. A, B, C. This is part 2 of the pattern packs. Then this one here is a little different. And it's funny because I picked this one up in the same pack and the same box as these. And it comes from Dudley, Mass, which is right next to where I come from in Massachusetts. It comes from somebody in Dudley, Mass. So this is something that a person designed. Like, this is an actual picture taken on a camera and printed out. And this is also instructions and patterns for this little snowman. So here's a pattern page, and here is a pattern page, and then this is the 2 pages of instructions. It's just funny because I got these at an auction in Virginia, and here I am. Comes from right next door to where I come from. So this one is called Country Friends. And this one's a buck. Materials needed. Tells you what you need. Cotton batting, a scrap of homespun for a scarf, any kind of fabric, I guess. 20 gauge florist wire, tacky glue, styrofoam ball, toothpicks, acrylic paints, a powder blush, artificial twigs, angel hair vines for the sticks, peppercorns or allspice for the buttons. Oh, that's cute. That's a good idea. Little peppercornies. Fiber fill and a hot glue gun. So I thought these little dudes were adorable, right? These little guys are cuteness. All right. I'll show these again later when some more people arrive. Okay, I got these books here, and I did not know what to do with them. This is a series of books written by Teddy Roosevelt. Okay, it is from the year 1904, originally from 1893. So look, it's got a picture of Teddy Roosevelt when he was like a young buck. And if you want to know the titles, I will tell you the titles. Okay, you would just have to say this. If not, it's going to be at random, my choice. So the only thing is the same guy's name is inscribed in the front of them all. Okay, and this is another one with a cool looking spine. So like we have the Naval War of 1812, American Ideals, and Hunting the Grizzly. That's just the 3 books that I pulled out right here. Hello, Jen. Shelly, Jen's coming up here next week. She's going to be up here a couple towns over. Some of them have pictures. Some of these books have pictures in them. Most of them, it's just the one in the front of Teddy Roosevelt at some point in his life. So that one's 1904. The Grizzly was 1904. I'm going to assume they're all around the early 1900s. 1904, yep. This one was originally 1882. So, Teddy Roosevelt books. I don't know. Like I said, I am not going to be, unless you want to know the title of every one, I've got 10 available. And they are $2 each. And I don't know if you could tell, but there's some embossing on the spine, which I thought was pretty cool. You know, it's just a cool spined book, red covers. If you want to know the titles, I will read you the titles, but I have 10 of them available, and I was just going to sell them off at random. They're definitely pretty cool books, though. I'll bet you it's a really cool series to read. I'll bet you it's a really cool series of books. See, look at, you've got chart thingies, all kinds of thingies. So I've got a whole bunch of Teddy over here. Got some Teddy Roosevelt. If anybody is interested, then y'all, I got this cover that has seen some things, but the book block had fallen out of the cover, and the spine is just rough. See, it's just rough. December 25th, 1943 is when this was gifted, and I still got the last pages in there because the whole thing just fell apart. And this, you know, it's got scribble marks. The front cover looks pretty cool though. But this is a Boy Scout cover only for $1 if anybody wants it. This is what it looks like. See, this is all pencil marks, but I'll bet you can erase that out. I'll bet you can buff those out. Let's see if I have an eraser that's worth using. That's worth trying, because I got a bunch of pencils with dried out erasers. Hey, Dana. Like, I got all these pencils that are brand new, but the erasers are garbage on them because they're, 400-year-old pencils. I mean, 1992, that was like 400 years ago, right? No, I don't have an eraser anyway, but you could. I bet you could clean them with a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, So I'll change. I had this for $2, but $1 if anybody would like this grungerific cover. Then I've got such a, hold it up to the camera. Yeah, girl. I've got such a hodgepodge of stuff. Hey, Laura, look at this party. We're having a real party here today. I'll bet you could take a marker too and darken up the black lines that have faded, right? And then the inside is like, written in and grungified. And I have got Jen for this one. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Then I have so I got some random stencils again that are like the 1990s-esque stencils. So I got 3. I'll start with these 3. This is like, flowery, leafy things. This is apples. And this is also little flowery, leafy things. So this is, oh yeah, scribbles are definitely where it's at. Some of the, some of those old kids' books are awesome for the scribbles. These are just like stencil strips, I guess, is what you call them. A, B, and C. I'm not going to use them, and they're really nice stencils, so I know that somebody will use them. They came with all that craft stuff I got from the auction a month ago or whenever. I have got Laura for the B. I'm going to wrap this in here so that it'll stay. And I have got Jen for the other 2. You girls are great. See, look at this. It's like I got little Post-it hangers for these. Nice, nice, nice. Then I'll show my napkins again. I know, these came from that antiquarian sticker book where they have the pages full of letters. I grabbed the largest letters on the pages and put them on these little papers, but I got to laminate them because I'm beating them up, man. I'm beating them up. So I've got fall napkins. Halloween napkins. Woo. 10 for $4 or 28 for 10. So, yeah, it's really cool. They're really, that book is really cool. So this is my fall napkins. And I've got, it's all different, all different napkins, pumpkins, and you got small squares and you got big squares. It's just a square world. So look at that one. Creepy. Nice. They're nice, though. I love these. I love taking these and putting them on a book page. Or like Laura and I like to do, we put them on a music page. And then we got like this pumpkin patch and apple orchard. And we got, grapes. This cool thing that's green on the back. When the leaves are falling down. Then I got this grateful pie, thankful, blessed, family. So, just pretty, 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 pretty. Alrighty, so I got Laura for 10. Then I've got my yearbook folios, which have pages from 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. Okay, you're going to get one folio from each, at least one folio from each of those decades. I included pictures, blah, 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 blah. I included pages from the sports/candid section. All right. Then I have got, plus, you might see ads, like this is an ad from the 1930s one. Then I included 10 from the, 10 pages, by the way, from the portraits. So you have 10 folios, which is 20 pages. Okay, so you've got portraits, nice 1960s hair. So yearbook folios, 10 for $5 for these folios. 60 years of investment service, 1868 to 1929. See, the yearbook that I had is from the year 1930. So that's where that comes from. Lots of great yearbook pictures. I do a lot of stuff with yearbook pictures. You can see on my other channel. I make clusters. I use the portraits for clusters. You can cut these out and make them into like faux black and white photograph ephemera. There's just a lot you could do with yearbooks. You've got a lot of funny looking people. And I mean, yearbook photos a lot of times are just, people look funny. People are funny looking. So I got these. They'll be in my Etsy and in my Ko-fi shop. I will have them available for sale. Then I have got, come on, unstick. Things are sticking to each other over here. Because I have some more stencils to show in a minute. So I have got these two books, which is The Power of Positive Thinking, and the spine's a little rough on this one. But it is a Christian book from the year 1954. And then I have this one, which is John, King of England, with these cool lions. And then look at the spine. A friend of mine, I got a whole bunch of books from a friend of mine, and she used them as like decor, old books. So that's where the cool spines come from. 1958. Look at that title page. Right? Look at that. So I'm going to do The Power of Positive Thinking. We'll start with that. Positive Thinking. For $1. Like I said, the spine's a little funky. But the pages are really nice. Ooh, look at this. You get a free picture of people. Free stuff. All right, and I have got Jen for this one. Then we have Positive. Then we have King John. I really like the spine. Look at the leaves. So, John, King of England. $2 for Johnny Boy. No, there's no pictures in it, but it has cool, you know, first, like, chapter pages. The letters, the first letter. Look at this. Look at that T. The Ransoming of Richard, 1193 to 1199. John, King of England, 1199 to 1200. Look at that. Look at that J. They were fancy. I just really like the spine. That is a funky spine. So we still got John. John is still with us. Then I got my foreign text packs. I have French and I have Dutch. For $2, you will get 10 pages from 3 different books. This is one of the French packs. I've got a lot of books, so you can get pages from anywhere, anything. And these pages here will die very nicely. Would you like French or Dutch, Laura? And then this Dutch pack here, I do have folios. I have Dutch pages, so you get 10 pages from 3 different books. But then this one here, I happen to have folios also. If you want French folios, just say so, because I've got lots of French books. I just didn't happen to pull any folios out of the French books I grabbed. But if you would like folios, just say folios. If not, it's just 30 pages. Yeah, I can't read anything either. They're really cool, though. They're, like, really neat. They're really neat, so. I'll surprise you. I will surprise you. I know. I love the foreign, you know, and the thing is like, even with the foreign text, the fonts are a little bit different. You know, this one's got a lot of italics looking font. This one is like kind of large print, and this one's kind of small print. You know, it's just really, I don't know. I like mixed pages. I like all kinds of pages from all kinds of places. I like some mixed pages. And then, of course, I still have white cards. So these are just white cardstock, like, the best thing I can describe is that I bought my girls tights, and this is like what they were backed on. Just they were wrapped around a card like this. Let me show you. So it's like a satiny, not gloss, it's like satin. So it's white cards. 12 for $1. I have a zillion. There's no way you could ever take them all. Oh, yuck, Carla. Workings for quitters. I've been watching your videos. I've been watching your Christmas in August videos and stuff. Oh my God. Carla does some inspiring stuff, you guys. I love seeing the stuff that you do. So if anybody needs white cards, I got them. I got the white cards. Hi, Erin. Welcome. And then I also have time cards, but I don't know where they are. What happened? Why do I have dust? Why do I have dust here? I have dust for some reason. I have this Christmas tree embossing folder for $2. Anybody wants it? Christmas trees for use with die cut machines or a roller. If you got a roller, you can use it for that. But it's brand new. I've never used it. I've never taken it out of the package. It's from 2011. So it's like vintage Christmas trees. Huh? And I got Jen for this. Hey, Jen, you know, if you're coming up, I don't have to ship this stuff to you. I could deliver it to you with my own 2 hands. I was telling Stephanie that I'm going to have to do that for all my packages because the post office just keeps ruining my stuff. Let's see. All right, I'll show my cool spines. Yeah, you could pick up. Just like Shelly, whenever Shelly wants anything from me, I never ship it. I just hold on to it forever until we see each other. And then every time it's like Christmas, I bring her a whole bunch of stuff. These are from some point in the early 1900s. They don't have dates, but I really like these spines. The covers are pretty blanky, basic-y, dull. Oh yeah, it's definitely a mess. You can come in here and see how my floor hasn't been swept in 100 years because they keep stealing my broom. Cool spine books. Brown or blue. I gotta finish it. Like I was telling Brian, I might shut my Etsy store down for 2 weeks, like at the end of the month, and just finish the whole thing. Just wipe it all out, get it done, because it's really making me crazy. So I have 2 brown and 3 blue of these. And if you need to know the titles, most of them I cannot read. They're all in English though. My post office girl is a kick-ass chick too. Her name is Tanya. And we're officially like cell phone buddies now. We have each other's numbers. Alrighty, Kelly, we will be here. So if anybody wants these, I got the hookup. I got the post office hookup. I just signed up for Whatnot. I haven't sold anything on there yet, but I might give it a try. Maybe someday. The How and Why Discoveries from the year 1949. Here's the cover. It is very it's got like some staining, some colored pictures, and some pencil marks. It's like a science book. It's got birdies. And in the back, you also have a pocket. Do you do good? Do you do good on there, Kelly? I don't know. I might try it. I don't know. Laura, it is an app and you sell things live. It's all like live auctioning. How and why. I might have to bribe one of my children to bring out my water. It does have quite a handful of colored pictures, like in the back here. Look at this. Got a little turtle. And then this. Hummingbirds. Oh my god. Dragonflies. Froggy doo-doos. Froggy dudes. Mosquitoes. Is that a mosquito? Yep. Mosquitoes. It's really good for people that have collectibles, Laura. I noticed a lot of collectibles being sold on there. When I went on, for some reason, it keeps telling me about Pokemon cards. Thinks I want Pokemon cards. Yeah, these are nice pages in here. Fish. And I've got Jen. I don't think the craft market is still kind of new on there, I think, Laura. But I've been seeing more and more people pop up with craft stuff on there. Oh, this is my little reader. Adventures in English from the year 1938. This one's been loved. This one's got some stains and some marks. But look at those little people. More people. Oh yeah, this thing has been well loved. But the pictures are all still really nice. Look at how nice is that for fall? Oh my lord. All right, I'm keeping this one. No, I'm just kidding. I can't. Birds. I know. It's so like, I don't know. I just love the retro looking, $4 for Adventures in English. It has like some pencil marks on here. 25 it says. So it must have been 25 cents at one point in its life. I got it from the auction with a bunch of stuff. But yeah, looking at the year's work. Nice. That's Unit 9. Oh, look at this. We got elephants. It is really nice. Laura, I've been going through my storage space slowly but surely, and I'm going to tell you what, I am in need of nothing. I have got so much stuff. Oh, look at this little dude on the swing. Oh, taking a bath in a bucket. Oh, it's a girl on a swing, but it looks like a dude. It's a girly guy. And I got Jen for this one. I signed up for Whatnot to sell things that weren't craft related. Because I have a Mercari store where I don't have a lot of craft stuff. But I do have, like some things, like some dyes and stuff. But I don't know how I'm going to go about it yet, so I got to think about it. I have some of my invoice pads still. They're brandy new. They are from a clothing store. And they have a black and a red copy. So there's 50 numbers, but 100 sheets. And you also get the carbon paper if you want to, if you're feeling carbon-licious. So these are my invoice pads. And they're $1.50 each. And I got a bunch. I mean, I got hundreds, so you don't have to worry about, like, buying too many, but they're really cool. I just like that they have red ones. When I first discovered that there was 2 pages on each, I was like so pumped. Okay, just so excited. Yeah, I know the feeling, Laura. I got storage space, and then I have a storage space in our household storage area, and then I have storage in the house, and then I have stuff in here. It's just, I don't know. It's too much. I don't know what to do with it all. I have too much stuff. And then I had a bunch of stuff get damaged from water because of the way my truck was sitting. Yeah, Shelly has 2 big craft rooms. She has her dining room and then her craft room. No formal dining at Shelly's house, not unless you're going to eat on top of a stack of books. I guess you could make chairs out of stacks of books for your dining room, right? Serve a different purpose. Yeah, if I showed you my shed right now, you would just be blown away by the mess that it is. At least like my kids don't think I'm like on drugs, you know. They come in my room and they see how much of a mess it is, and it's just, oh well, it's just mom. It's just my messy mom. They don't even care anymore. You know, Brian still bitches, but the kids don't. I've got red books. If anybody's looking for red books, I have All in the Family, The Making of a President, 1964, and The Wine and the Music. So we'll look through All in the Family. Very nice quality paper. And this is from the year. See, I got these all from my friend, so she must really like the red books. 1966. The Making of the President. Deckled edges we got here. Also very nice quality paper. 1965. And then we have The Wine and the Music. Also some very nice deckled edges here. Very booky book. Anybody needs some red books? 1968. A, B, C. Red books. Anybody is in need of redness. I apparently have a lot of red books because I got all those books from my friend Heather. She must really like red books. She gave me a bunch of National Geographics too, which was nice. I know, aren't they great? I love the spines. Let's look at the spines, guys. If you don't know how to if you don't know how to count the ABC, then I can't help you. Look at this. That one's pretty. All in the Family. Look at how pretty they are. Look at how pretty they would look like if you did one of those book stacky thingies where you wrap it up in twine and you make it look all purtiful. These red books would be perfect for that. Instead of the red light district, this is the red book district. It is better than stupid, Laura. And there is a lot of stupid out there in this world that we live in. There is lots and lots of stupid. Too much stupid. The blue window, the spine has been taped. It's a little folly party, but the cover is pretty cool. So I got blue window here from the year 1926. I think. Yep. And then this is Skippy. Good old Skippy. Nice green cover. Look at that. Look at that. And this one has some pictures in it too. Yes, there's lots of crap. There's lots of stupid with the YouTubes. Lots of stupid. A and B. Random, cool cover books. A and B. $1 each. I made you a moderator, Erin, so you can put in whatever you want. You could put in a link to the craft in chat. Skippy me. If anybody else needs to put things into, I will make you a mod. Jen's feeling skippy. I am a sweetie. You know, try telling my husband that. I try and tell him I'm a good goddamn person. He just doesn't believe me. I said, I'm freaking nice. Okay? All right. The blue window is still blue and still windowy. This tape will come right off. Let's pull the tape off and see. Oh, the spine is attached to the tape. I mean, I don't know what I have to lose at this point. I've tried selling it twice now and it hasn't sold, so we're going to ruin it together. Oh no, look at that. Come right off, except that part right there. Oh, just need some glue. We'll just glue that sucker back on there. So I would just, you know, glue that spine back together. And that'll be that. Okay. Then I got these texty books. These texty types. Woo! One of them almost just fell on my foot. These are like, you know, history books. So I got a world background for the United States also. Cool spines. I guess this is the night of the spines. This is the spiny sale. Again, I'm still. Kiss me, it says here. Conscious. Again, I'm still conscious. I doubt it, but we'll pretend. So, this has got colored pictures in it from 1946. It's got colored stuff, the Crusades, but it does have writing. And it does have a few things have been cut for some reason. The bottom of this, I'm assuming because somebody wrote lots of notes on the bottom, so I'm assuming someone cut out their notes. But you got some maps and just pictures and stuff. So these books are pretty cool. That one is A, and then Our Country is B, and it is from 1946. Also, oh, this one the corner ripped off, but someone put it back in the book. So you get what's come out. You get what they've ripped off. So that one is B. Yeah, I like Lindy. I like Lindy. History books A and B. $3 each. I was asking $4 for them last month. I will do them for $3. Big loud truck go by. Loudness. Then next, I'll move all my Roosevelt books. Alrighty. Still got these history books. Then I have got I got these from the auction. They came in a whole bunch of books, and I just couldn't throw them out because they're so nice quality books. We have vegetables and we have meats. Okay. Oh, this one comes with Homemaker's Recipes and Holiday Mocha Fudge. Yes, Seisha is a senior. Look at this unfolds. Waffle Clam Bake. Cabbage Patch Pasties. Things are getting kinky. Potato Biscuits. So you got this cute little book. So this is meats. Lots of recipes. Nice quality paper. There's written recipes in there too. This is for a wedding punch. Ooh, how to drug everyone at your wedding. Cup of sugar, 2 cups of water, 1 to 12 ounces canned frozen orange juice, 4 quarts of ginger ale, 2 pints of pineapple sherbet. Just so you all know, when the next time you're making a wedding punch. Mrs. Reynolds says cooks should check unit prices. They probably should. But we have recipes, and bananas are on sale, 2 pounds. I don't know what they cost, but it's 2 pounds. Yeah, that is a kids run amok punch. Ooh, someone folded this page down. Bet you they were thinking about pork chop casserole or chops for chaps. Ooh, pretty pictures. Some pretty pictures in here. See, there's some stuff. Some pencil marks. Oh, we do have black and white creepy food. You know I love my creepy food. That was a quick doggy whiz. Bet you she threatened the dog. This is from 1950, 67. And vegetables has some tape. But vegetables, including fruits. 1968 on vegetables. And more of the same type of stuff. You even get a vintage napkin. Okay. This is vintage with the little pears on it. Recipes in here for quick pies. Quick pies in there. Ooh, planting. Handy or hearty picnic salad. Chilled. So this is another one. I get so many recipe things, but these ones I just had to, you know, recipes, veg, and meat. $1 each. AB. That makes you happy there with the ABs. I guess they would make good altered books for cookbooks. They're bound well. Very nice binding. Very tight. They're wound too tight, okay? They're bound too tight. So it'll be good. Variety meats and lamb, okay? Chicken gizzards, bologna brains, and chicken gizzards. I was going to say, I did not know bolognas had brains. Liver, lunch meat, tongue recipes. If you want tongue. Sour tongue, sweet and sour tongue, smoked tongue dinner, Virginia beef tongue. Then we're on to wagon wheel pie and barbecued wieners and a weenie bake. This is one kinky book, y'all. Leg of lamb, pheasant, duck, quail, rabbit, doves, venison. Very nice. I have Jen for the less kinky of the two. The vegetables. $1 for the vegetables. You guys don't know what you're missing. You don't want the meats, man. Then I got the binder. The new garden book from Better Homes and Gardens. I do not know if all of the, I don't know if all the pages are in it. I do know that these are a little beat up, but it's got pretty colored pictures. And I have one also, and I like the idea, like, I think Jean, was it Jean Peter who did the thing where she altered one of these, and altered each individual page, made it into a thing. I don't know if it was this one or the houseplants book, maybe, but they got some really cool stuff. So this is the Better Homes and Gardens new garden book. For $8. And the binder is in really good shape. Obviously some of the cards are a little, beat up, but it's got a lot of the pages, and the pages are in good shape. I love this binder. I have one. This is one that I got in a lot of stuff from the auction. You're all done?
I wanted to weld that tonight, but by the time you drag that weld around across the dry, it's another hour just to set everything up.
Can you just send one of them out? Can you just fill my water cup and send it out at some point? Me? Yeah. Nobody for the binder. Yeah. If you want, I'll go up on the price. That'll make you more likely to buy it. You might see this in my Etsy. I don't know what I'll do with it yet. Like I said, it's not perfect, but the binder is still really nice. I have got these two books. If you have a man in your life that you want to make something for. Oh, you want it? Yeah, girl. Oh, come on. No, Jen got the vegetables. Jen is the vegetables. She got the vegetable book. So you get the binder. Yes. These are good for the men. And I have complete book of hunting and complete book of fishing. So the hunting book has pictures, black and white stuff, rifles and hunting dogs, and good stuff. If you want to turn this into a journal for the outdoor sportsman in your life. Excuse me. Look, it still has the paper clip in there, left rusty marks all over. So this is like, tells you the cuts of meat. This is just, if you have a guy that does outdoor stuff, like it's got the ducks and, the hunting crap. All the hunting crap is right here, and then the fishing crap is right here. And you also get this thing about fishing facts from a local lake here to me called Philpott Lake. And this, I'm sure, has fish in it, right? Fish, 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 fish. Lures, colored pages of lures. I'm sorry, Laura, I'm a bad influence. Fish, fish, boats and fish, and a guy sending fish, and reels and fish. Fishy, fish, fish. So, these are the manly books. Manly books. Oh, it's a cool book. if he likes to fish, look at all this about trout fishing, tying flies. My grandfather was big into the fly fishing. He did a lot of fly fishing. My grandfather did some fly fishing with. Thank you, babe. But doesn't your dad want that? My grandfather did a lot of fishing in upstate New York, and he even fished with Jimmy Carter. So yeah. Laura for the fishing. Do I have any hunters? And you even get this stuff about our local lakes. Look at this. You got this girl that's like, water skiing and has a map. And then this has facts. Also with a map. Cole will like it, especially if you're going to make him something with it. It would be cool because it comes with a lot of stuff in it to make it into stuff. I don't know where. He used to hunt all over the place up there. I don't know. He used to hunt and fish all over the place up there. I don't know where he was when he went fishing with Jimmy Carter, or hunting, one or the other, hunting or fishing. But yeah, my family's from northeastern Pennsylvania, so they did a lot of stuff in New York. I have family from Schenectady. Oh yeah, there you go. See, it'll have tips for him to read, and then you go and you cut all those tips out and turn them into something beautiful. Right? Right. So then, these are like hymnals, but look at how pretty these covers are. I have 2 of them. But look, it's double-sided. 40 favorite gospel songs, a little bit of heaven, and then for heaven's sake. So it's double, like this is upside down. Let's see, what is it? Oh, okay, it's got a blank page in between before. I was going to say it would be cool if you had the folio where one's going one way and one's going the other way. Yeah, I do that too. And I'm really glad that my girls would rather books. They don't like to read from a screen. They'll watch a screen, but they don't like to read it. No, I've got two available. And the paper of this is really nice quality, and it's stapled, so you definitely could take this apart and make it use it in a prayer journal or something. The staples are even rusty, so they're like ready. It's ready to be disassembled for your journaling projecty lovely things. I don't like digital reading. I don't like the screen. I have all of the Outlander books, digital. So that's the only series so far that I can read digitally, only because I really like the books. But I would much prefer a physical book. I just couldn't afford the Outlander books at the time, and I got the whole series. I'm pretty sure it's like a bootleg series, bootleg copies for real. It was like $8 for all 5,000 of the Outlander series, so I've been reading that one slowly. Then I got a bunch of random music books. So, but it's like old music stuff, I slide off this chair. I used to have a mat on this chair so that I didn't slide off of it, but I had to use it to wipe up the matcha that I spilled all over the floor yesterday. So I got a handful. Let me see, because I got them priced differently. So So I have Bluegrass Favorites, which does not have music, but it does have cute pictures of funky things. Oh, that's a good idea. I usually carry a book in my purse. See, look at those cute little pictures. This one doesn't have actual like music notes, but it has bluegrass music. Then I've got these two smaller ones. I'm sorry, there's 3 of them that I would include. They'll all be together. And there's music in there. Jesus, use me. There's music in there since I got this feeling. So all 3 of these are together. Then I will start there, I guess. You know what? I'm going to do all of them. I'm going to do all of them for $1. And then I got the quartet. So we've got A, B, C. Then I've got quartet favorites. This is really good quality paper. Nice thick music paper. So that is D. Mandolin chords. Oh, look at that. It's got like fingers. This one comes with fingers. And ukulele. Tips and tunes. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F. $1 each. If you need some music in your life. You never know. Some people have ukuleles and have no idea what to do with them. This is like a beginner's book for ukulele. And it's Jumpin' Jim's ukulele, tips and tunes. So you know Jumpin' Jim. I'm sure he's got it going on. And I got Jen for E and F. Then, so I still got these musics left if anybody is feeling musical. I'll show you the little pattern thingies that I got that I showed earlier before a lot of you arrived. These are from the 90s. Yeah, super 90s. So they are pattern packs, and what they come with are the little paper patterns, and it comes with graphite paper and the instructions. But you don't have to use, you don't have to do what they say. Like this one is for a mailbox, right? And they're brand new. They haven't been used. This is for a pine tree candlestick. That's B. Little drawer of memories. This is C. Did you want A for the music, Susie? The music books? The music paper? Heart and flower candlestick. This one is D. Log cabin flower shelf. That is E. And then this one is different. I will show you that one in a minute. So this is family circle patterns A, B, C, D, E. $2 each. A, B. Remember when everybody was doing the primitive? Everybody had the primitive stuff. Everybody was doing the primitive crafting. It was like so 90s. I mean, it's definitely pretty cool to find this stuff. Like, and a lot of the craft stuff I got from the auction that time, I got a lot of 90s stuff like this. Is this the A that you wanted, Susie? Did you want this mailbox pattern pack? Or were you talking about the music pages, the bluegrass? Oh, I'm sorry, Susie. That's awful. It's a lot of people. It's been going around. A lot of people ain't feeling good. Vera had to tell me today that someone threw up in the hallway and then they threw up outside. I'm like, well, that kid's right out of control. Kid's just puking everywhere. I said, you didn't breathe in, right? She said, I didn't see it. I'm like, well, if you didn't see it, then maybe you won't catch it. But I'm not going to hold my breath because it's that time of year when everybody gets sick. Everybody is sick. Everyone is sick. I know, just puking all over like a crazy person. All right, so this is what you wanted, Susie, the mailbox. This lovely mailbox. The bluegrass, all righty. Bluegrass. Oh, that's awful. I had COVID. A couple weeks ago. And I cannot believe how fast it came on. Thank you, Ami. I know, I'm sure you don't want to buy anything from me. It's just going to get lost in the mail again. Brian was sick, and he didn't take a COVID test. Then everybody, it ended up like Vera got sick, and she was sick. She only was like sniffly for a few days. Then I got sick, and I was down for the count for a whole day. And I said, oh man, this is going to be slow recovery. But it wasn't. Like, it was like 2 days, and then I felt fine. Now I just cough because of the ragweed. So this comes from somebody in the town next to my hometown. I have plantar fasciitis too, Susie. You got to massage your foot. You got to rub it like a lot. You got to massage it. It's the only thing that helps me. I use bag balm and I massage it. This comes with the pattern for this cute little snowman. And this is a kit that's made by a woman from the town next to my hometown in Massachusetts, even though I got this from an auction down here in Virginia, which is weird. So weird, because this comes from, like, I know where this person lives. I know where this person lives. I bought a box full of wooden crates from somebody who lives next door to this person. How weird is this? So this is called Country Friends pattern, and it's $1 for the little snowman. And it has all the things you need and all this stuff you can easily find at a craft store or a Walmart, because it calls for kitty litter for some reason. I'm assuming it's to fill this dude with. You probably, or you might, but it also calls for batting and fiber fill, so I don't know what you're filling it with. But a cat might have to poop in it, so you need kitty litter for some reason. If you want this dude. And with all of you here again, I'll show you my napkins. Fall napkins. 10 for $4 or 28 for $10. Okay. So I've got a whole bunch of these fall and Halloween napkins. Lots of pretty pumpkins and leaves and pumpkins and pumpkins and leaves with gold. Some sunflowers and pumpkins, leaves. I mean, you get the drift here of where I'm going with this. Look at this, though. The little truck. Adorbs. And then look at this. When the leaves are falling down. Autumn. It is. That's when it's autumn. And then this pretty one. And then I got some Halloweeny ones. Some wine. Trick or treat. I love this one with the hand. That one is one of my faves. And then this with the web and the little kitty head on the other side. Pretty acorny things. They already have Christmas. Look at that pumpkin patch. This is like really nice because of the gold foil. Apple orchard. Pumpkins. I got to go pick up some stuff for my Halloween journal as if I need anything. So if anybody wants napkins, it's 10 for $4. I'm sorry, apparently I only put a dollar sign in there. 10 for $4 or all 28 of the ones that I have for $10. Wow. So I'm going to be screwed to go get my Halloween stuff. I should have went and got it for the 4th of July. I should have went to get it for the 4th of July. I know we went to Shelley's this weekend, and the girls were complaining to Shelley about how we went to Hobby Lobby a month ago and there was Christmas stuff, and they were just appalled by the Christmas stuff in Hobby Lobby. They were just not having it. They were complaining to Shelley about it. I mean, Hobby Lobby has Christmas all year round, but they're really putting it out like really heavy on the Christmas crap. All right, nobody on the napkins. I also have the yearbook pages. I have yearbook folios from 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. You'll get pages from each of those decades. I included 5 folios from the Candids and the sports section and ads. Like this is an ad from the 30s yearbook. Then I also included 5 folios with portraits. And they also include some Candid and stuff, groups and stuff. So, I tried to give a good amount of both. So yearbook folios. It's $5 for this. And remember, you have 20 pages. There's 10 folios here. So you have 20 individual pages from the yearbook, which means front and back, it's 40. And then you can use these for pages in a journal because it's the folios. It'll be the proper orientation for your journal. Let me grab some of the other ones I've got because so you can see like some of the pictures. Like the 30s ones were tough because they don't have a lot of pictures in them. And I made sure to have pictures. So like this one is from the 30s yearbook. It's from 1930 is the yearbook year. 1930. And there's there's college yearbooks. There's middle school and elementary. You might see some of those pages. One of the yearbooks, I'm sorry, had color pages. You might get colored pages. Oh, look at all them basketball players. East Carolina. I have a bunch of East Carolina yearbooks. So you might get more than one from those yearbooks. This is like a drama class, like a school play. Look, it just says, of the iguana. Very nice. Of the iguana. So I've got a lot from East Carolina, and then I've got a lot from a local high school down here south of Winston in a town called Thomasville. So lots of portraits, I made sure there was just lots of pictures. I really had a lot of fun putting these together. I did not have a lot of fun tearing the yearbooks apart because they were a mess. Hey, look, it's a rabbit. And this has something to do with biology and chemistry, so I'll bet you that rabbit was killed. It's going to be my guess. But look at 1930s. Look at how cool those guys are. I had a hard time tearing that one apart because I paid a lot of money for that yearbook. But I really wanted to share. I really wanted to share it. So yearbook folios, $5 for 10 folios, which is 20 individual sheets, which is 40 pages. Y'all. I ain't kidding. All right, next. Oh, dropping stuff. Just dropping stuff. Don't mind me. The Complete Illustrated Book of Garden Magic. Look at that pretty. This would make a great gardening journal, and it would alter, you'd be able to alter that very well because it's very put together very well. So, black and white, all the pictures in here are black and white. There's photos and illustrations. Oh, I'm sorry, there are some color photos in here. It's been a couple weeks since I went through these books, so forgive me if I do not remember every aspect of the books. Pretty garden pictures. So I got this one here, Garden Magic. $3. It's from the 70s, 1970. And it's got a lot of pages, 404 pages, 403. But if you're looking to do a gardening journal, it's got a nice dark green cover, which would be very nice, with a nice spine. Again, with the spines. Today is the spiny day. Garden Magic. Then I got a couple soft cover books, but y'all gotta hear me out on this, okay? This is the Household Encyclopedia. But look at how cool these pictures are. This guy's building a thing. And then you go over here. How to enforce corners. Then you go over here. Place small amount of tinting color in mixing cup. Add a little of base paint, which has first been thoroughly stirred. Combine this mixture carefully, then gradually add to base paint while stirring. Bugs. Insect enemies of vegetables. They're all freaking enemies. Damn bugs. Okay, so this has got all black and white illustrations, but I love this kind of stuff because it makes great ephemera stuff. Household Encyclopedia. And then this is 101 flowering houseplants anyone can grow. What they mean is anyone but me. But look at these pictures. It's got like all these colored pictures. Yeah, it is Christmas everywhere. So it's got a handful of these colored photos, right? That are all over. Okay. And then it's got black and white ones besides. A and B. plug myself in because my phone's about to die. I just love these flowers in here. Angel wing begonia, apostle plant, epischia, orchids, flamingo flower. Does anybody in here like orchids? Flowering maple. Because I got a whole book of orchids coming up. I can get it out now if we have an orchid lover in here. The stone plant, primrose. Alrighty, those ones are still available. Apparently you guys don't see the magic like I do. To everything a season. I got 2 of these for some reason. See what I did there? Yeah, one of them has a book plate, one of them doesn't. One of them's just been written in 1971. But this has illustrations in it. Black and white stuff. See? Pretty little fields and such. And then this is the same thing. And then the cover under the dust jacket. Ooh, it's like a peachy color. And it's got grass embossed down here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Then, I don't know if you're like me, I like to cut out cars. And this is not an old book, but it's full of cars. I like to use cars in my glue books. They are fun. They are fun to use. And this has got a ton to cut out. From all eras, you know, all ages. $2 for the cars. A Lotus, Mazda, Morgan, Renault, Riley, a Saab, Toyota, TVR, Alfa Romeo, Aston Martin. I am going to tell you what I'm going to buy someday. I'll buy Rolls Royce. A to Z of dream cars is going to be for me. Rolls Royce is going to be in here. Oh no, this is all weird cars. Look at this. Like spaceships. Concept cars. Oh my god, we were at this museum and they had a concept car that someone just came out with. I don't remember who. And it was a 1980s car made like now. Somebody made it exactly like a 1980s car. I think it was Chrysler. I was like, really? They're calling this a concept car? This has already been done. There's no concept. They don't have any Rolls Royces. I'm totally going to own a Rolls Royce someday, though. Rover. Let's see. Rolls Royce. Here we go. Yeah. Even the new ones are like... There was one for sale by us from 1939. They only wanted 60 grand for it. That's it. Chump change. Pathways to Discovery, Exploring America's National Trails. I have harvested this book before. I still have this paper from the ends. This is from the year 1991. Look at that. I have harvested these books. Now, if you are following Shannon Green on the dollhouse journal that she's making with all of the rooms, then you can also do similar stuff with a lot of these. Like you could definitely still do stuff with this, with these kids here. And then in this room, you could add some funky things. You can add some stuff in the field. Great pictures, great place to add things in, you know, great place for altering these pages into something else. I have a whole bunch. Oh my God, y'all, I'm going to have a series of it out because I have so many pictures of things, of spaces to alter. It is insane. $2 for the pathways. Pretty cover. Very nice dark blue. But yes, I have harvested this book many moons ago. Look, you could totally do a lot with this. The things you can add on there on top of these rocks, and you wait and see the weird stuff I've got. Look, we got shroomies. See the shroomies? Where did you go? Look at the shroomies. I joined the Facebook group for our local mycology club. So the next time they have a walk, next time they have a forage, I'm going to go to learn about mushrooms. Because we get a lot of mushrooms in my yard, in the woods, and I want to know. I want to eat them, you know. Pathways to discovery. So if I wind up dead, it's probably from a mushroom. A cup of Christmas tea. The cover is the same thing as the dust jacket. This is made by a company called Guideposts. They are a Christian organization. This book has things, a lot of poetry and stuff that isn't religious though, but I really like the little pictures in it. I've had this book before and I've sold this book before. So, I don't know. Do they eat mushrooms? We had a flock of turkeys recently too, in one of our fields that's like kind of overgrown, and they ate all the tops off of the tall grass that were growing. I don't know what it was, if it was Timothy or what it was, but they ate all the tops off the grass, and then they left. They literally, it was like a chew and screw. They were here for about 2 weeks, and then they were gone. Turkeys are funny though. I mean, these ones I saw, they were the biggest turkeys I've never seen turkeys so big in my life. They were huge. They were humongous turkeys. This is called The Loving Heart, Inspirational Thoughts for Women, and it is full of poetry and scripture, and the pages are beautiful, and it's very nice quality. It's from the year 2005. It's just a really cute little book with a great cover to turn into something else if you want, or to pull from. The signatures are sewn. Are they sewn? They might not be sewn. Might be glued. Let's look. Yeah, these are, no, I think they're sewn. So you could use it. You could use the pages as journal pages in the proper orientation. Alrighty. This is kind of big. Laura wants that one. Yeah, girl. It's adorable. It is adorable. Oh my god, my floor is such a mess. I can't even put it into words. The nightmare. Does anybody need maps? Because I've got a road atlas. And it's a big road atlas from 2004. It is a great size. Look at the size of this thing. It's got all the states. But I got a whole bunch of them. And I like not this one, but I got a whole bunch of different style atlases from the auction, and I just don't need them all. Lots of potential for jewelry, where you take a city and you cut it out, you punch it out or die cut it, and then put resin over it or something and turn it into a necklace. You know, like a cabochon. Get those little metal things to turn it into a necklace or a magnet or some such thing. I mean, it's definitely nice and largeness. If anybody needs map paper for anything. All right, still got the atlas. Now, this isn't crafty per se, but I know there's a lot of people out here who love Chip and Joanna Gaines. So this is their book, The Magnolia Story. And like I said, it's not crafty and it's not old. It's from 2016. But this came with a bunch of the stuff that I got from the auction. And it's got pictures of them when they were young and then when they were all in love. And then they got like 500 kiddos. So if anybody would like this, it's $2. And I know that's like way less than you would buy it for even from eBay. But here we are. If anybody would like to read The Magnolia Story. Oh, this is cool. It's like they're both of their story. They've got different fonts for right who said what. Cute. They are cute. Those two are cute. Chip and Joanna Gaines. They are cute. For their honeymoon, they went canoeing in New England. I don't know when they got married, but it looks like it was cold, which means it was New England. Because New England is cold most of the time. Very cute. All right, nobody wants this. Now, I went flea marketing last weekend, and I got this from a lady. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like just shocked. So if anybody needs some floss, this is a box, and it has all of the proper colors and the stickers to add to the colors as you get them. So it's from a company called Craftways, and I guess it's all DMC. Now, some of it has been used. It's not all, they're not all, you know, full and luscious. But there's a bunch of floss in here. A ton of it. The woman I bought it from, she's like, what are you going to do with all that? I'm like, I'm going to stitch stuff. Little does she know, I was going to sell this because I have got bags. I've got tons of Ziploc bags full of floss in my storage over here. But I just think it's cool that this comes with the whole thing. And whoever put this together already numbered whatever's in here. Color your world. This collection of color belongs to whatever. So, and the box is in good shape. Like, it's not cracked or anything like most of these get. Some white paint right there, but other than that, there's a lot of floss. And you get a bunch of extra spools. All right, April. All right, my internet got stupid there for a second, but I think it's getting better. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Then I've got these little books. Let me see. I'll see if I can't figure out why this is running so stupid. I mean, I know why it is, because I have horrible luck with internet. Oh my God. See, like, there's no reason at all the internet started doing that. I have the little thing where I always keep it, and for some reason it's like, no can do. I moved it, so let me see how that does. This is ridiculous. I'm sorry, y'all. This is so... I go through this at least once every live sale. Should get better here, I guess. I have this book called Songs of the Pioneers, which is just that. Songs. Yes. Would you like an empty box? Let me go look at what I got. Let me, I will look in my storage tomorrow. Let me see if they'll fit in here. Because I have this one that's a little bit smaller. Yeah, that if you would like a smaller one, it's not much smaller, just a little bit. So like this is this box. Or I think I have sizes like this too, if you would rather a large one. This one would be $1, and then the larger one $2. All right, do you want this one? Did you want a larger one too? This has some sticker on it from something. The small one? Alrighty. So this is Songs of the Pioneers. Then I have, this is about Billy Graham. This is Billy Graham and his wife's love story, but it has poetry in it that doesn't necessarily have to be about them. It could be about anybody. So I've got these two books. Then I've got this little pocket atlas. This is a small one. That's C. And then I got this road atlas, which is just a little more beat up. So that's D. So these are just small books. $1 each. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. You got it. Yeah, I'm glad I could help because I got, I collect things like those boxes in case I need them, but then I end up with a ton of them. So some of them I have are like for fishing kits, and they don't have the dividers, which is what stinks. So but that's mostly what I use because I use it for broken jewelry because it's good for sorting stuff like broken jewelry, but it's not good for individual things like the floss where you need smaller compartments. I have got Susie for A. Susie's getting all the good songbooks today. Anybody else want some love poetry or some mappage? Alrighty. Then alright, so then I got this book, and it doesn't have a cover. Okay, but look at that frickin' spine. And look at the back cover. It is called A Little Boy Lost, and it is old. Some of the page, it's brittle, so the pages are torn. It is from the year 1923. But just look at those pages. It looks eco-dyed, right? It looks eco-dyed. So, little boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. $1 for the little boy with that cool spine. Look at that thing. A Little Boy Lost. I mean, you could definitely build a cover for that. It's really cool. It is definitely a really neat looking book. Even if the pages are super brittle. Just those end pages and the spine. Oh my lord. I would probably get rid of this cover and make a new cover for the spine. Right? I mean, look at that. It's just niceness. So $1 for that. Alrighty. Next, I have got lawns and ground covers, which has pretty pictures in it. So this one is $1. And then I've got this one called Heartwarming Songs from 1962. Look at how pretty the paper is. It's got like red writing. So it is a hymnal. It's filled with gospel songs. And it has 115 songs. Thank you, Laura. Thank you for coming and buying my stuff. Have a wonderful night. So it's got this cool yellow paper, and then it's got this white paper with this red writing on it. So I got this one. Then I have Audubon Society Field Guide to North American Birds. This has got lots of, this is just maps, but look at these pictures. Lots of photos of birds that I would totally fussy cut. You for the songbook, Susie? This Audubon Society book is from uh, 1985. Those are some nice pictures for 1985. Those are really nice. Talk about good quality. Oh, cool. I just saw a whole bunch of owls. Look at that. How cool is that? That owl looks mad. Barn owl. That's what we have near us. Lots of barn owls. At night, like when you get up in the middle of the night, if you go in my bathroom, you can hear them out back. Man, they sound so creepy. The songbook, I got you, girl. Got the whole bird anatomy. All right, nobody for the birds. Okay. Malcolm Hiller's Christmas. Oh, look at this. I don't know which way is which. Look at this. Look at these end pages, right? Now we got to start thinking about this, y'all. It's coming up. I got a whole bunch of papers and stuff cut to make Christmas journals. I should probably just do it. Look at how pretty. Beautiful stuff. This is from 1992. Did I just say that? Did I say that? Christmas. $3 for the Christmas book. Oh, I've got a lot of stuff. But I gotta sit because my foot hurts too. All right, still got Christmas. Quick to stitch holiday plastic canvas. This has got all instructions on all of that plastic canvas, how to stitch. I think I have some plastic canvas, not a ton of it, but I can definitely send some plastic canvas with it. I'll send whatever I got. $2. I will send whatever I have for the canvas. Because I know I got some with that craft stuff. I mean, it's got stuff for all the holidays. Halloween, St. Patty's Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day. It's got all of the things. Oh, look at that little dude. Hanukkah. It's a little Hanukkah bear. Okay, plastic canvas. Then I got Christmas in the Country. And it even comes with a receipt. Somebody paid $19.96 for this book. Many moons ago. This book is from the year 1997. This also has some plastic canvas. Oh, I guess this one is all plastic canvas too. Is it all plastic canvas in this book? Yeah. So I will have to split up the plastic canvas I got between the two. Christmas journal. You can make a little plastic canvas journal cover that looks like a bag. And they all have the templates too to use. So this is Christmas canvas. $2 for that one too. Alrighty, Christmas canvas. All my canvases are all available. This one is called The Wonder World of Nature, and this is from 1964. And this section of this signature is no longer attached, but it has got lots of black and white pictures in it. It has been wet at some point in its life in the corner, but it's still pretty decent. Like, pages aren't stuck. It's still in pretty good shape. Lots of cool animals. Look at that. Got some illustrations back here. So it's got photos and illustrations all in black and white. Look, what was that one? What did I see? What did I see? What is this? Just a spacer? Oh no, that's a colored photo. Look at that. So it has some things, I guess, some surprises. Like this. How pretty. So Wonder World. I just like these end pages too, right? Very nice. All right, Wonder World of Nature is still available. This here, I wasn't going to sell this, but I decided to sell it because I've got other books similar. This is the Complete Encyclopedia of Stitchery. It is from 1979. It's a little detachy here, but it's still attached, but not quite attached to the spine. This has got all kinds of stitches, crocheting. It's got, let's look at the sections. Crocheting, embroidering, knitting, macrame, rug making, sewing, and tatting. Okay. And it is big. It is a big fat book. We are talking about 680 some odd pages in here. 85. I would love to do some tatting. I'm going to have to learn. I have to learn tatting. It's just so beautiful. Isn't it? I got April for this. You are going to enjoy this one. Especially now with all of your floss. You'll be busy for a while. Okay. So, this is Charlie Poole, The Life and Songs of Charlie Poole. And it just has, you know, pictures. I think it's cool. These are cool pictures. I would totally use those as ephemera. Okay, it's not a super old book. It is from, oh hey, it's signed by the author. 1982. And it's not even signed to anybody. It says Best Wishes, Kinney Rohrer. So that one is signed. Rand McNally. Look, I got another atlas. I told you I had a bunch. This one has photos too, though, of things in different areas. So this one is B. Hi, Janet. Welcome. And this is another atlas. And I will even throw in these maps that were in the atlas. And it's just full of mappy greatness. So, atlases and such. Ooh, I almost put and suck. ABC. Ooh. $4 each. ABC. Some nice mappies of all the states. Like I said, you can cut out a city and turn it into a necklace or a keychain. Y'all? I might do that. I might get a circle punch and do that. Right? I might. Okay. Still got these buttes. Grab some more stuff. All right. I got these. Our little note cards. Okay, so you got, I'm going to assume that that's supposed to be like Paul Revere. Front image, expecting a battle. Yeah, these are like American Revolution stuff. And it comes with the envelopes. So this is artist notes. A sad day to us. No, see, that's something different. Robert E. Lee. So this, and then this. Oh, so yeah, it has information on the back. So you get 3 of each of these cards. I'm sorry, 4 of each. 3 or 4. Okay. You get some of something. So these are just note cards. $2 for them. This is all by an artist named Dale Gallen. Alright, then I got this piece of fabric. It is not giant. It is just a piece. I can measure it, maybe, sort of. Let me see if I can measure it. It's like the size of my desk. Grab my little measurey. It is about it's about 3 feet by 19 inches. Let me lay it flat and see if it's 3 feet. Yeah, it's just over 3 feet. $2 for the piece of fabric. Hold on, and I'll put it back up here so you can see how pretty. I think my husband's on the mower or something. Sorry, just slapped the camera. Alrighty, I got Susie for this pretty looking fabric. Okay. Then I have another fabric type thing that looks like this. And it has on it instructions to do stuff with, I guess, to make this into shirts with these little pieces. And it has for no-sew appliques. Supplies, sweatshirt or any shirt, fusible webbing, scissors, pins, pressing cloth, iron piece of cardboard about the size of the body of the shirt, fabric paint. So you have these, and then you have this that you could also add to a shirt. No-sew appliques. $2 for this piece. It's somebody used it. It's got a piece missing out of the middle, but it's still got a lot. I mean, look at flowers right here, you know, butterflies everywhere. I got Susie for this one. Thank you, ma'am. Very nice. It's kind of hard to fold it, so try and fold it better before I send it to you. Alrighty, then this book is really cool. It is called Picture Book of USA in Color. And the pictures in it, the paper is like a matte satiny, but the pictures are really neat, and it is from the 70s. And I just think these pictures are just stinking cool. It is from the year 74. I mean, I just think these pictures are cool. So USA in Color. Ooh, heavy books today. Heavy books. Alrighty. We still have the USA available. Unlocking Secrets of the Unknown. National Geographic book. Very green cover. And this has got some really nice pictures in it. National Geographic books always have great pictures. Awesome stuff for fussy cutting or just using in a glue book in general. I just love National Geographic stuff. As you can imagine, since I have thousands of National Geographic magazines. 1993. Alrighty. Then I have Christmas, Country Woman Christmas. From 1996. And it's got poetry, it's got crafts, it's got templates, it has all kinds of stuff, it has got recipes. I mean, I love these books that are great for, you know, all around general Christmas stuff. Thanks, Erin. Have fun tonight. So this is $2 for the Country Woman Christmas. With all kinds of goodies in there. Alrighty. Then I got this one here, which is Gifts That Taste Good from 1991. And this has got some great recipes, but also some cute craft ideas for Christmas, like this little kitty. And these little jar lids to make, you know, cute little lid stuff. This is more than just Christmas, by the way. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that it was just cute stuff. $1 for the gifts. Alrighty, this is called Jesus and His Times. It is more scientific than it is religious. It is lots of geological and archaeological stuffs in it. But it's got great pictures. It has some really good pictures in it. $2 for Jesus and His Times. And you even get this free book certificate. Get a free book certificate in here. Peel off and affix this token to a free book certificate. Look at that. You're a winner. It's a Reader's Digest book, which their books are always great quality too. Historic places. This is part of a series. I've had a few of these books in the past. It comes with this important information about historic places. This is another Reader's Digest book, and it is from the year 1995, and it's full of awesome, awesome pictures. I mean, really great pictures. Reader's Digest, which is very similar to the National Geographic, their books are just awesome. They really are. It's part of their Explore America series, and there's a lot of books in this series. I think I had one about cities, maybe? I think it was cities. I don't know, because I've seen a lot of them. But I sold one recently, and I don't remember what it was. Alrighty. I got these stencils. This is Welcome Friends, so we'll do this one first. $1 for the Welcome Friends Home Sweet Home stencil with the little swirly durly doos and the little heartsy fartsy things. And it is plastic. It is not paper. It is from Plaid, like the paint company. Plaid makes the apple barrel paints. Copyright 1994. So there you go. It's a 30-year-old stencil. All right, Jen on this. And then this one here is like some flowers, but it's missing some. It's somebody cut something out right here. So this one is 50 cents. It's got the little flower. You can use the flower pot and then put whatever you want in there. Or you could use a bigger flower pot and use other stencils with it. Why not? And I like these little squares. Got Jen on this one. Okay. Then I've got this book about orchids. Where I was asking if anybody liked. Oh, I'm sorry. This is irises. I don't know why I was thinking orchids. Look at how this cover is very purple. Looks blue in this camera, but I promise it is purple. Irises. I don't know why I thought orchids, y'all. I'm sorry. So lots of words, lots of words. Then boom, 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 boom. All of these beautiful flowers. And then more black and white stuff. So it is from the year 1974. And it has 47 color drawings, 1 color plate of seeds, and 39 general drawings. Full page Iris Beauties. So let's just go through them. Let's just look real quick. Roots. Beautiful. My idiot neighbor gave me irises once, but I didn't plant them in time, and I think they just kind of rotted. Oh my god, aren't these beautiful? I got Jen for the irises. We're just going to drool at them really quick. Just drool over these beautiful irises. Oh my god, these are like gorgeous. Gorgeous. You know, they show these, but I know they make a lot more They make a lot more different colored irises. Unless that's like new, the breeding, you know, changes in irises over the last few years. I don't know. But I mean, I know my neighbor had a bunch of beautiful colored irises. I mean, just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. America, Land of Beauty and Splendor. Nice cover. Dust jacket got wet at some point, but it's fine. It's not, you know. Oh, this has got some great pictures in it too. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Beautiful collage stuff. Unbelievable. And it's got a lot of pages. I mean, let's see. 430 pages. 420. Yeah, 430 something pages. And most of them have freaking pictures on them. Look at that. Wow. New Hampshire. Yeah, New Hampshire's got some really pretty places. Missouri. Mississippi. Minnesota. Look at this. Maine. What do they have for Massachusetts, where I'm from? Massachusetts has got some beautiful, beautiful places. Gorgeous stuff. Yep, Cape Cod, Nantucket. That's where I grew up, out on Cape Cod. And then North Carolina, which is where I live now. North Carolina, though, I mean, every day I leave my house and I'm just blown away by the mountains and the scenery. Like, incredible. Alrighty. America is still Americizing. I love Cape Cod too. Although it's so packed now, it's so overcrowded, it's hard to enjoy it anymore with how busy it's gotten. This one is a AAA book called Natural Wonders of North America. Look at how red that is. Holy crap amongus. That is a red cover. It was originally $35, this book, when it was new. Niagara Falls. Look at this. Gorgeous. Blue Ridge Mountains. That's by me. Blue Ridge Mountains. These are great. What great pictures. This book is from what year? 90s, I bet. Let me see. I don't know. I don't know when this is from. Some point in time. Natural. Cape Cod's the only thing I miss about New England. I don't miss anything else. I miss the old stuff too. There's not as much old stuff down here. There's some beautiful old stuff up there. I mean, there's old stuff here, but you know, it's so much cheaper up there. Furniture and stuff is like, they give it away. Alrighty. Y'all, I think I'm going to call it a night and go in and get something to eat. I am going to post a leftovers video. I'm staying home all weekend, so I'll do it over the weekend. So just stay tuned for that. My Ko-fi members, they get first dibs on it, so you'll see it probably Sunday or Monday. If you do not subscribe to my Ko-fi. And also my Ko-fi members get 10% off on the high tier, the $10 a month tier. They get 10% off all their purchases. You can find my Ko-fi link in the link tree down in the description. All right. I'll write that down. A large box. Large floss box. I'll get it out of storage tomorrow. I know right where they are, so I'll get it out. And yeah, you'll be seeing a leftovers video, and you'll be seeing, more stuff next month. I love you all. Ta-ta for now.